Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin. I'm sorry I didn't get you guys this video earlier. I'm sorry you didn't get it yesterday. I'm sorry you didn't get it this or that. You're probably watching this tomorrow. Alright, you're probably gonna be watching this tomorrow. I'm really busy this month. This month is usually when 2K is not a thing anymore, and this is usually when I volunteered to summer camp. I didn't think it was gonna be a thing this year because of like the whole Rona thing that's going around, but it is. So I'm thankful to be able to help out a bunch of little kids and a bunch of you guys, like people that I don't know, like just to have an impact in people's lives. I don't know, it's kind of fun. All right, so all-time spotlight sims came out yesterday. I try to update you guys ASAP. You guys know all about it. For anyone that is new or has any questions, this is the guide for you. I'm gonna explain everything, how much you're gonna get for doing all of these. We'll go through the math together because honestly I have no idea. You guys are watching this later. Hopefully I'm done with the team by now, maybe two. I started with this one and hopefully we'll see what's up. Maybe we'll get Curry soon. I really won't be able to play that much every day as much as I used to. I was gonna be able to finish this within a day, but I'll get you guys Steph maybe tomorrow. We'll see what is up. Anyway, you guys know there's 6 new players. Stat wise, they all look pretty cool. And now this is where we're gonna talk about the difficulty. We'll talk about what you get per game. We'll talk about requirements, restrictions, any of that stuff. First game you get 1.25, second game 2K, so that's 3.25 plus another 3K, 6.25 plus 5 games total. So say you make around, we'll round down, we'll just say you make 10K total for all these games, okay? You only make 10K for all this, right? So you're gonna say 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K, 60K. So you're making at least 60K MT, right, for playing some games. How long do these games take you? We'll talk about that all right now, all right? So slow down your roll. Tokens, you'll be making 35, 15 for game 3, 20 for game 5, 35%, 35 times 6, 210 tokens. Should be making 210 tokens for the 6 games, which is pretty much a good deal. Plus you'll be getting 6 opals total. Plus once you get all 6 of these opals, what can you do? You go into here, into your rewards, where you lock these in, all 6 of them, to complete the GOAT Steph Curry. Is this Steph worth it? We'll look at his stats together and take a look if I think he's worth it. PGSG, like I said, I'll try to get you guys gameplay maybe later today after you guys watch this video. I'll try to get it when I get back from camp. We'll see what is up. We'll start off by looking at the stats. You guys see it, 99 everything. He's a GOAT card, right? He literally has 99 everything. He has a 97 standing dunk, right? 95 post move, 97 post hook, 98 post fadeaway. He has a 98 strength. He has a 97 block, 97 interior defense, and 97 rebounding. Everything else is a 99. You see here somebody said still 6'3". Who? That's where everyone's questioning it, right? He's still 6'3". His defensive stats are amazing. You're gonna take a look. He has 63 Hall of Fame badges, 9 gold. You're never getting a better Steph Curry card than this one. He has all the playmaking you could possibly want, and defense is maxed out. He even has gold rim protector. This card is gonna be insane on both ends. At 6'3", he's still gonna be able to defend. Obviously, he's still gonna be somewhat of a liability when you're going up against a really big player. Like, at least it's gonna look awkward or weird depending who you're playing against. If the person's not amazing, maybe you can make it happen. You could defend them, you could steal the ball, contest, all that. His stats show that he could do everything. That's what his stats show. Let's hope the stats aren't deceiving. After me looking at that and then looking how long this is gonna take me and the difficulty, I'll tell you guys what I think. But basically, these are 5 games, right? 5 in 6 different sets, so that's 30 games total. Each game is 5-minute quarters. 5-minute quarters times 4, that's 20, plus loading times, fouls, all this little stuff that's gonna go on. It'll take you about 25 minutes to 30 minutes per game. Let's say a half hour for 30 games, that's 15 hours. It should take you around 15 hours to complete these. How hard are they? First game is on All-Star, second and third on Superstar, and the last 2 are on Hall of Fame. You are playing all-time teams, so some of these teams look pretty cool. They got some cool all-time teams. Some of them are bad, some of them are really good. Like the first team I played, right? We played this Minnesota team who has the Opal KG, Opal Towns, and it wasn't a bad team. Like, they had a really cool team. They were working themselves. And then I played this team right after, and honestly, this team couldn't score. Like, without an Opal Dame, which we're waiting on, Sabonis not being that good, Myers, all that, it really wasn't that crazy of a matchup. Like, I thought it would be a lot better. I thought all these teams would be really good, and honestly, that's not the case. But we know that some of these teams are going to be really good, like the Lakers, for example. We're thankful that some teams, like here, they don't have Charles Barkley and all these other players. Like, there's still cards that aren't in the game. So you guys can do it. I'll show you guys really quick. You guys know how to do this by now if you've been watching me and following me and all that stuff. But we could go through it one more time on how to win any game no matter what your team is looking like. It doesn't matter if you have rubies on your team. It doesn't matter if you have amethyst on your team. It really does not matter. I'll go over defense and offense for anyone that has any questions, and we'll wrap up there. I think I talked about all the players more or less. I didn't show you guys stats for all those guys. You guys can always take a look. I'll link it down below. And honestly, it's up to you guys. I think this Steph 99 everything pretty much GOAT Curry is free and gonna be amazing. I think everyone should have him. 15-hour grind is absolutely nothing. First thing I want to say for anyone, if you want to have a better shot at playing the computer, sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes it gets aggravating depending on your team. What you should do is your on ball, smother it. On ball, smother, that's the first thing you do. We go into defensive settings if you missed it, right? You go into smother right here, and then off ball, you're going to go either tight, deny, whatever you really want. I go tight, more or less. Then you can change other things if you want to read anything. It really does explain it really well. I love how the system is. You can basically, every time you switch it, it tells you positives, negatives, and you kind of can just read. But those are the only two main ones you need to do, right? Tight and smother. That's the main two things you need to do. Now, if you are playing against an insane player, like say for example, GOAT Kareem or GOAT Check, and you want to double switch, keep clicking R1 or LT or whatever it is on Xbox. It tells you up top. You keep switching and it can do a player. So say for example, Alonzo Mourning, say he's Shaq instead. I could go down and see what I want to do. So double team, I'd probably double team him all the time, right? I'd say like on catch, I'd say on dribble or on catch or whatever, and that way he gets double teams whenever he touches the ball. So if you have a really good player, you want to double team him, make somebody else hurt you. That is something you really want to do. Now, main thing you guys also got to know is coach settings is very important. You go into coach settings and change this to off. Make sure this is off. If this is not off, nothing you just did really mattered. It has to be off, because usually it'll say like offense and defense, and basically what that means is the computer can actually change your settings for you. So make sure that is off. That's very important. Next thing you want to do, offensive settings, you have to have the Nets playbook for this play. You're going to go down to play selection. So if you don't have the Nets playbook, buy it. It's not that expensive. Go ahead and buy yourself a Nets playbook. It'll make your life easier. You could click square on any one of these plays. It'll take it off the screen, right? Once you click square, and then you click X, you go down to you see click through STS. This is the easiest play to score in any game mode. Well, not any game mode, against the computer. It's so easy to score. You click quick through STS X, right? It's by itself up there. Now I'm gonna click triangle / Y, right? If you're on Xbox, it's Y. Click triangle and you pick who you want to give it to. So for example, say I want to give it to this guy right here. I don't know how to say his name. Usually I decide based on who's probably like the worst defender, or who I want to score points with if I'm trying to evo somebody or something like that. Now after I do that, the game is pretty much over, right? I don't have to play defense. It's up to me if you want to practice your defense, like your on ball. If you get bored off balling, sometimes I get bored if I'm not watching a Twitch stream. I stream every single day on Twitch, so you guys can feel free to follow me. You could pull up there at any time. We click L1, which is on PS4, that's LT on Xbox, and it tells you exactly where to go and what to do, and it is a bucket every single time. Free 2 points. You don't have to struggle, you don't have to sweat, you don't have to do anything. You will score every time. Now if you want to be easy, if you're struggling to stop the computer, you probably want to off ball, hide on probably the worst player on the field, whoever it is. Maybe it's the point guard, so you might want to like hover around him. If you want to keep switching, right? If you want to keep on bowling, whatever you want to do, you decide and make it happen. It is up to you 136%. But all you really need, honestly, is this quick through STS move. It tells you where to go. If it ever messes up, I'm going to let it mess up right here. I'm letting it mess up. If it ever messes up like that and goes into a different play, just reset it and then wait for it. It will work. It will always work. It helps you double team. Look, I got an and one out of that. If for any reason it's not working, be patient. Take your time, reset, all that, regroup. And I'm telling you guys, this is easily the best play in the game for doing stuff like this. Any type of challenges against the computer, Spotlight, Sims, Dom, whatever, make sure you have the Nets playbook. It'll help you out a lot. Make sure it's attached. You can't just buy it. You got to attach it. So once you attach it, if you're in a fast break, I tell you guys this often, you don't have to like set up the play. You could probably score right off the bat. But if you're ever having trouble, you go back, you reset, and there you go. Look, that was easily a cut. We were going to score, but instead I got a backcourt. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not even gonna play this game out. I'm not worrying about this team. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what you need to do to get this free Galaxy Opal Steph Curry. It's 15 hours. So if you think about it and you do a couple games a day, it won't take you that long. You'll finish it within a week or 2 or 3. You don't have to push straight through. You don't have to sit there and drive yourself insane. Trust me, all you need to do is set up in your thing the Nets playbook. Once you put the Nets playbook, it'll make your life easier if you're struggling anyway. And that's pretty much it. I'll be seeing you guys later. I hope I helped you in any way. If I did, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. Share it to anyone else it may help. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know who you guys are grinding for. Let me know you're excited for Steph Curry, and I'll see y'all later. It's been your boy Mosballin, and Ballin out.